Hey everybody, so I get a lot of requests for mascara videos, like how to apply. Over the years, I have had a lot of comments personally and in videos wondering if I'm wearing lash extensions, individuals, or strips, whether I use lash serum. I'm going to do a little tutorial for mascara application. So I'm strategically not wearing any other makeup, and I'm just going to show you kind of, I think, on two sides of my face. One side with kind of average, I'll call it, application, and then the other side that takes your mascara to the next level. So I am using just a drugstore mascara, Lash Paradise. It is in Blackest Black. So if I were just to take the wand, this is not a new mascara wand either, and I just kind of slapdash, kind of just do like a little coat like this, slap, slap, slap. There you have it. Okay, so kind of ran it through, separates a little bit. So that's I1. If I were to do the same thing on, let's call it I2, so on this side I'll do a little more work. So if I were to kind of just run, so again, I have average lashes, a little longer than average, but not a ton. What I would like to do is a second coat, but depending on how thick or wet or dry your mascara formula is, I don't dip the wand back in. I just go with whatever's on the wand. I find that with most mascaras, high-end or drugstore, if I dip it back in, it gets a little too gloopy and hard to control. Lashes get stuck together. If I sort of rotate the wand perhaps to the side I haven't used and don't dip back in, then I can achieve a blacker, longer, volumized, lengthened, and separated effect. So what I'm going to do this time is leave this eye just kind of as is. So I am going to, when I put my wand on my lashes, I'm going to intentionally put them right at the base, and I am going to give tension, add some tension to it. So I'm actually going to use my eye to push down while I am pulling up with the wand, and that's really going to comb through. Now you can either wiggle or pull straight, but make sure you've got that tension. So if I wiggle, and really sort of I'm blinking into it. And then I'm also thinking about, so I'm just turning towards the mirror here. I'm also maybe thinking about pulling sort of up and out here. Now, whether that's just with the tip up and out, or whether that's kind of with the whole end of the wand, what I'm really wanting to do is sort of have a little more of a cat eye effect by pulling up and out here. Now, let's say, so I just want you to look at those two lashes. It's hard, I can't look at you without looking at my own lashes, right? So I'm just counting on you to be looking. So this gives a way more volumized, thick effect, and I didn't actually add any more mascara. So I can actually do my entire face of makeup in about as much time as I take to do my mascara. I spend a little extra time. So I could keep going. This mascara is a little drier because I've had it for a while. So let's say I feel like I'm done. Great. If I feel like I want a little bit more, I could dip back in, but then I would just make sure to kind of scrape off. If you see any big clumps, you could actually kind of take your whole wand and scrape it off. If you just sort of feel gunk at the end, just scrape off the end and then repeat. If you get mascara on your eyelid, wait until it dries. You could use a dry Q-tip probably to rub off the dry mascara. You could also use like a eyebrow brush, something that's a little firmer, a makeup brush. So here we have it. I'm still pushing with my own lashes and pulling at the same time. And I might even turn my wand this way. If I see some spots that I want to separate, I might turn my wand this way. So you're thinking about teasing those lashes. So now if we take a look, It's the same mascara. I always wear bottom mascara, and I like to use whatever is left on the wand to do the bottom. For the same reasons I said about not wanting to dip extra on the top. It can get too gloopy. So same thing, I'm turning the wand, I'm pulling. I can always, if I get clumps, go in with my fingers and pull, but I like to use whatever's left. Really think about separating. Really think about it like hair, right? You're thinking about combing through some hair. If you find that you get gloops on the bottom, you can always just take your fingers, just run them gently along there to take off any extra. And so there you have it. My kind of regular one mascara without a lot of work, and then my second eye where I've done not much else but just spent a lot more time pulling. There you go.